Welcome back to Promontory Decking Headquarters, episode 16. Had a great weekend. Hung out with Elliot for a little bit. I got a lot of work done on the computer. A couple things that happened. So the Helix deck that we were talking about doing with Trex is gone. They went with their original contractor, and that's just how it goes sometimes in construction. Even though I really wanted to build that deck, and I spent a lot of time trying to give those folks what they wanted, checking in with the city, looking into their permits, sending material lists out, and pricing together the job and breaking down the scope. It's gone. So we're not worried about it. We just keep moving forward. This week I've got the sauna build estimate out to my former clients. We'll see what they say about the price. And I'm not going to allow that to stop my momentum, and I'm not going to hang my hat on that one job. So yesterday I spent maybe 3 hours or 4 hours coming up with some emails that are going out to all of the property management companies in San Diego. And by all, I mean like 40 or 50 that I've found in the area. I also sent out about 30 emails to different HOA companies. And today I'm going to start reaching out to some structural engineers and architects, because ultimately those are the kind of jobs that we want, the ones that require engineering, the ones that require stamped plans. But then again, you know, we'll do some small decks too. It doesn't matter at this point. But I'm trying to remain positive, and I'm trying to remain optimistic. And if any of you run your own business, then you'll understand that sometimes you go through these waves where you're just feeling really grim and bummed out about stuff. But you know, I've come this far. I realize that there's going to be a lot of ups and downs, and all I can do is control what I can control. And so today we're going to go out and return some packages that I ordered for Betty Blue that I don't need anymore because I had A&B Truck Recycling do the rear end. But I can't tell you how excited I am to have my blue van back. I had meant to get a video of me loading it all back up and putting everything where it goes, but I just had my headphones on and I just started going, so I kind of didn't get to that. But she's all loaded up now and she's ready for work when the time comes. All I have done so far is driven her home from the shop. So I'm excited to just get into my van today and just drive it and just turn that stereo up, feel that subwoofer punching in the back, get some flyers out, and I'm going to make a couple stops today while I'm out and about. I'm going to stop at J&W Lumber in Sorrento Valley. I think I'm going to make a stop at La Mesa Lumber. And these errands might be for naught, but what else should I do? Anyway, as I keep moving this little kernel down the road and I keep trying to figure out how to put all the pieces together, one thing that occurred to me yesterday was, and I use AI a lot to like gather my thoughts and figure out how I'm going to, attack situations. And one thing that we kind of drummed up yesterday was trying to put together like a master network list. And I want that to be, I'm going to start working on that so that I can start understanding who I know from which company, who is my point of contact at Trex, who is my point of contact at J&W in La Mesa, who is my point of contact at Dixieline. You know, where did I get this lead from? Where is this lead from? What's their name? What's their information? I want to get a spreadsheet going. You know, all the structural engineers that we know. How do we get a hold of so-and-so at this firm? And trying to build like a network where I can quickly access who is who from which company. And I think it's going to take me a minute to kind of get that all situated, but we're going to try and start with that. Now, a couple other things, like we definitely need to figure out how to get our name out to the right people. And we don't have the budget for like a marketing team. So I got to figure out how to do that. Anyway, I'm kind of running out of things that I want to talk about for right now. So we're going to keep it pretty short today. We'll have some updates. Hopefully all those emails that I sent out, you know, I typed them up yesterday. I scheduled to send them this morning. And hopefully that permeates into something. But I'm not going to stop there. We're just going to keep moving forward. So thank y'all for paying attention, for rooting me on. And another thing is, like, I talked to my stepdad yesterday, and he's like, Ethan, you got the funk. Nobody's going to want to hire you when you're talking about how bad you need some work. And I get it. I understand where he's coming from, and he cares a lot about me and cares about the direction of this business. But I also kind of realized that, like, times are different than when he was running a business. And, you know, my hope is here that as I become transparent with all things of my business, that people don't see it as as like a weakness. They see it more as a strength, and that they will understand my intentions for what I'm trying to do here. And so anyway, thanks for the kind words there, Raj. And but I think I'm going to be okay. We're going to be okay. We're going to find the right customers. We're going to find our people. We're going to find our structural engineers. We're going to find our property management companies. We're going to find our clients. We're going to find our homeowners. But it just never happens as fast as we want it to. But it doesn't stop the work. It doesn't stop the ambition. And it doesn't stop all the things that we're actually trying to do to make all that happen. So thanks for sticking with me. I appreciate you paying attention. And any little update that I have, you will know. And love you guys. Thank you.